When home buyers begin the house hunting process, they often don't realize just how many steps it entails. Today, we're talking about how to seal the deal on your dream home. Hi, I'm Mary Huffman, a real estate agent with Howard Hanna, serving the amazing people of Erie County. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about getting your offer accepted. It's really important to write an offer correctly so that the seller accepts it and you get the house. To do this, your offer needs to be as strong as possible, especially in today's market. Here in Erie, we are still dealing with multiple offers. We are still experiencing low inventory, and coupled with rising interest rates, the multiple offers will continue, in my opinion. Here are 3 steps to consider. Step number 1, price your offer right. Remember, it's the market, not you or the seller, that determines how much a property is worth. So don't try to lowball the seller. You'll only offend them. Instead, look at comparable homes that have sold recently in the area and come up with a price that's fair and reasonable. Another good thing to look at is list price versus sale price. Are the recently sold selling higher than list price? Then there's a very good chance you will have to offer more than the list price. When you do, you'll have a better chance of having a seller consider your offer and accept it. Step number 2, consider your contingencies carefully. The contingencies you write into an offer are designed to protect you, not the seller. Everything from securing a loan to selling your current house to the closing date you choose could potentially impact the seller in a negative way. If your market is extremely competitive, and in Erie, Pennsylvania it is, you'll want to consider your contingencies very carefully. Sometimes people take big risks and remove almost all of their contingencies to make their offers more appealing to a seller. Overall, aim to strike a balance between protecting your interests while also keeping your offer attractive. And step number 3, create a clean contract. I've seen so many offers get declined by sellers simply because the real estate agent wrote a sloppy contract. Ultimately, the contract is the first impression you make. It's a signal of how the rest of the transaction will go. No one wants to spend 30 days in escrow with a buyer who's disorganized, dysfunctional, and in disarray. Make sure your real estate agent writes a clean contract that's organized, simple, and complete. You'd be surprised how many agents get this wrong. So how do you get your offer accepted instantly? Be a cash buyer. If you don't have liquid cash, here are some tools to act like a cash buyer. Leverage your own retirement funds. Take out a home equity loan or line of credit on your current home. Or get a short-term loan from a family member. If none of these ideas work for you, then here's a short list of how to structure your offer to put you in the best negotiating position. Submit an updated pre-approval. Better yet, get fully underwritten before submitting an offer. This takes time, so start that early. Have a strong earnest money deposit. Offer over asking. Offer to pay the appraisal gap. Waive inspections. If you aren't comfortable with this, why not elect inspections but agree to accept the house up to a certain dollar amount of repairs? Add an escalation clause. This gives you the max price that you're willing to pay. Select a closing date that appeals to the seller and do something crazy like allowing seller to stay in the home for a period of time after close. That's not so crazy. Or giving the seller free Smith hot dogs for a year. That's crazy. Or how about paying a competing offer to walk away? Get creative. If you have questions about anything I covered today, or if you're thinking about making a move, feel free to message me here or text me at 814-490-6698. I'm always happy to help. I'm never too busy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time on the Everything Erie Show.